thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. So where are you from?
We live in Germany, but we're ethnically Russian.
Oh, I see. So you moved to Germany
7 years ago.
7 years ago. And now you're traveling?
I'm an exchange student. I'm in Japan for 1 year, and my mom is visiting me.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
So you're staying for 1 year.
Yes.
Then so far, how many months or days did you spend?
It's been 6 months now, I think.
Oh, halfway. And how long are you staying?
Just 2 weeks, to see my daughter, yeah.
Oh, but just started or
Yes.
travel?
Well, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
just got here.
Jet lag.
Jet lag. Yeah, it's pretty
so just the
long.
beginning, yeah.
Then you heard about Japan maybe through her before coming, right?
We were here actually 2 years ago in 2023.
Yes.
Oh.
So I was interested in Japan for a long time, and I've been learning Japanese for several years. And then we made a trip to Japan, and I decided to go for exchange here.
I see, and kind of fascinated about the Japanese culture. But beforehand, you said you were learning Japanese language?
So she can speak very well.
Oh.
I can speak conversational.
Okay. どれぐらい日本語を勉強してるんですか
？4年くらい勉強してたんですけど、今は大学で勉強しています。
どうしてそんなに興味を持ったんですか、日本に。
初めてアニメをすごく好きで、ちょっと気になってたんだけど、その後は、発音も綺麗だと思って。
発音。
そして日本語の文法はドイツ語とかととても違うから、面白くて勉強してたんです。
難しくなかったですか？
難しいです。難しいですけど面白いです。日本語は意味だけを伝えるのは難しくないですけど、敬語とかは伝え方をきれいにするのはすごく難しいと思います。
I think so. But the way how to deliver the message without harming people or without not being rude, it's very difficult. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. What aspect of Japanese culture you're interested in?
I don't know. It's so different. It opens mind actually, because we in Europe we think that the world is that small, and actually it is that big. It's that different. So
I see.
Many shrines and temples. So it's also very different from and your toilet culture is impressive, I would say.
I see.
Yeah,
so did you know about it before coming to Japan, about the toilet?
I heard about it, but to experience it, to judge another thing.
But for you, did you still experiencing the new things?
Definitely. I think one of the main things that I find very different is the sense of hierarchy in society. Like, I am in a volleyball club, and so we have 1 year, 2 year, and 3rd year students. And the way 1 year students have to address the 2nd year students with respect in Keigo is just so new to me, because that wouldn't be a thing in Germany. Everybody would be on the same level. And these formalities exist everywhere, in the laboratory, in the university. And just getting used to it was very difficult for me, trying to recognize to whom I have to speak politely and to whom I don't have to speak politely. So that is one thing I was very surprised by.
I see. Maybe the biggest thing is maybe age, and also the experience.
Anything else? I would say the working culture. The fact that is very important to stay long hours. I work in a laboratory, and in my laboratory, it is compulsory for most of the students to stay from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
12 hours.
12 hours. And that is something that doesn't happen that often in Germany. I think it still happens, but it doesn't happen that often.
Yes. May I ask what kind of laboratory or what kind of...
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yes. I think it is different depending on the field. So maybe like physics laboratories don't work that long, but
is that because you have to like observe or monitor things?
Probably.
Then you need some people longer time to do it? Or?
I think partially that's the reason.
I see. Then in a daily life or when you're on a break time or days off, how do you spend time in Japan?
Well, when I'm not traveling, I meet up with friends who are either exchange students or my Japanese friends from my university. I go to volleyball training. I go on walks to explore parts of the city that I haven't been to yet. Maybe like new cafes or something,
Well, because you speak very good Japanese, there's no problem with going to anywhere in Japan, maybe.
Well, it definitely helps. I would say there are still problems sometimes. Reading is very difficult for me because I studied kanji very well. So, sometimes that creates problems, but...
Now, where are you taking her in Japan?
So we're in Osaka for 1 week, and then we're going to go to Tokyo for a couple of more days. And during this time, we're going to be making day trips from Osaka to Nara, to Wakayama, a couple of other places.
So was there a request from her where she wanted to go, or?
I think, Mom said she just wanted to spend time with me, so I just wanted to see my daughter.
That's more important.
She invented all the program,
Yes.
I see. And one more thing, do you like Japanese food?
Yes, definitely. It's so different from German Japanese food.
That's true. Yes, Germany is not very good at recreating Japanese food.
I see. But do you cook in Japan?
Yes, I mostly cook for myself.
For yourself?
That is one of the problems I have in Japan. I'm vegetarian, so it's not very easy to do that here when you eat in school cafeteria, for example. But if I cook for myself, the problem isn't there. So
yeah, the ingredients you can choose.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but thank you so much for your time. It was
Thank you
great.
so much.
Talking to you. Thank you so much for your time to join our YouTube channel. So where are you from?
I'm from Southern California, a small surfing town, San Clemente.
San Clemente. I see. And now you're traveling Japan.
Yep. About 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Did you just get here, or?
No, we've been here for a little over a week so far.
This is first time in Japan?
First time in Japan, yeah.
What brought you to Japan?
Growing up, I was born in '96, so Pokemon came out, and then I always played that, and then I watched anime, but I'm also really into history, so I wanted to kind of experience a little bit of that. And also just getting a sense of how different, places in the world live, and kind of getting to experience that.
And then before you landed in Japan, what kind of things you expected or talk about it? About Japan.
Definitely trying to get an idea of, what we should and shouldn't do culturally,
I see.
You want to stay silent on the trains, try to not get in as many people's ways as possible. I'm a larger guy, so sometimes if I stop, I kind of bump into people. But
I see.
Just making sure that we didn't kind of disrupt everything. So that, and then just learning the basics of how to, either buy things or make your way through a convenience store without, having to force somebody to kind of go out of their way to make it easier for you. The difference even in the escalators from Tokyo versus Osaka, on Tokyo, you stand on the left, Osaka on the right. So
yes,
the little
yes.
things like that.
And now, actually, you're in Japan, and did you find something difficulties, even though you learned that beforehand?
I wouldn't say it was so difficult. I think one of the things that I wasn't really expecting was like just how quiet things can be sometimes. Like I think coming from the U.S. where LA is one of our big cities, people are always loud, and there isn't really like one set of rules that you're supposed to follow. So when we got on the subway in Tokyo, when it was a very crowded train and it was pretty much completely silent, that was a little it was just strange to experience.
Right.
But I would say it was a lot easier once you kind of get used to it, and it didn't seem like it was that difficult to at least follow the simple rules.
So the quietness is the maybe the top.
Yeah, that was the most shocking thing. I mean, one of the interesting things too is honestly just how friendly everyone has been. There's obviously a lot of like Americans and Europeans that are here, but I've seen like a lot of people from Mexico and Spain. So there's so many different languages that people are able to interact with here, which I found pretty impressive. I feel like the average person here, has a way to, at least make it through a conversation with most people in multiple different languages, which I wasn't expecting.
I see. In the U.S., especially maybe in California, English and Spanish are the kind of main
California,
language.
Like, we're about an hour away from Mexico, so we grow up speaking a little bit of that, but those are the main two languages that you hear. But here it's everything.
And the sign maybe is written in a couple of languages.
Yeah, the signs. I think that would probably be another shocking thing, is just like how easy it is to actually get around here.
I see.
Because like we obviously know limited Japanese, but the making it available in English and Japanese was really easy.
Then you just mentioned the people are pretty friendly here. But did you have interaction with Japanese people in a casual way?
Yeah, we were in Hiroshima 3 days ago, walking through Peace Park, and then an older gentleman came up to us. He spoke a little bit of English, but he just started chit-chatting with us, asking us why we were there, where we were from. Then he asked us to grab coffee with him. So we had coffee with him for about 30 minutes, and actually got his address. So we're going to send him a postcard when we come back. He was great. Yeah.
So what was his motivation to approach you?
He just said he keeps young by walking around and trying to interact with people, which was kind of awesome to see, because it's not super easy to walk up to people and talk to them, but he just said it's one of the things that keeps him young, and he was just said he wanted to kill some time, so he just stopped us. And it was honestly a really cool experience.
And maybe brushing his English.
He did say that he studies English every night, so we were able to get through a pretty good part of the conversation. Then the rest was through Google Translate, just showing him where we're from, what we do, kind of in our day-to-day lives, and then what he does.
And in Japan, what kind of accommodations you're staying in? Just regular hotels, or did you stay in ryokan and stuff?
We've been in hotels. We did go to a ryokan in Hakone, which was a great experience. And then out here, we're in an Airbnb.
So how did you decide which accommodation you use and which not?
Yeah, well, for Tokyo, we wanted to pick the main neighborhoods that we wanted to stay in, and that way it just kind of worked out easier. A hotel would be right here, and it's close to a station. The ryokan, we just always wanted to go to one. We wanted to kind of get a little bit outside of the city and experience that. So that place was really cool. One of the interesting things about Hakone, and I think we both noticed it while we were there, is the main city's one street up and down. which is funny because we have a mountain town where we're from, and they're very similar.
Oh, really?
So it was just like, oh yeah, we vacation the exact same way, because there were obviously a lot of Japanese people there on vacation, and that was a fun coincidence, I think.
Oh, like little shops and
little
the
shops,
things.
like local food, treats, things, and everybody just kind of slowly walking through, looking through there. Yeah.
Then how do you describe the ryokan experience in Japan?
It was incredible. Really cool to be able to go in there, just kind of experience like it's basically like a spa day, but kind of the differences between what a spa day for us would be and what it looks like here. But the baths were amazing. Being able to sit in like the wooden bathtub was so relaxing. That was an awesome time.
Is that a private bath?
Yeah, the one there had to be private because I have tattoos, so I wasn't able to go in the public one.
Did you have the dinner at the ryokan too?
Yeah, we had a kaiseki.
Kaiseki dinner. Yeah. Was it really different from like eating out?
That was very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked the way that it was paced, which I think is how it's supposed to be. It goes very quick with the different courses. And that was cool because it was a lot more traditional Japanese food. Like everybody's had udon, ramen,
right.
All of that. But there it was, way more traditional. So we got to try something a little different for us.
And maybe they're using the local ingredients, like the veggies and stuff. Yeah, I see. And how about like Airbnb experience here?
The Airbnb experience was really easy, actually. We're staying in an Airbnb here in Osaka.
In Osaka.
It's a little out of the the craziness that is like Downtonbury. So when you just take one or two train stations away, it's very calm, very quiet, really like residential area. I think we kind of wanted to do that just because we had been at so many hotels right in the heart of in Tokyo is Shinjuku, so obviously very crazy, everybody going out, and then this one we kind of wanted to have a little quieter portion of the trip, so you get to stay in an area where it's not very touristy, so you get to see what things are like actually in Japan.
And is that because you're a pretty tall guy?
Yeah.
How is that?
The rooms are definitely a little bit smaller than I'm used to. I've hit my head a couple times. Which is honestly, it's just funny. So that was in the Ryokan and Hakone, it was all very small. Right. And right when I walked in, I hit my forehead right in the middle. So that one was funny. The beds are also a little bit smaller than I'm used to.
Short.
Yeah, so my feet are hanging off a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of course,
it was great talking
Thank you for taking the time to chat.
Thank you so much for your time being with us on our YouTube channel. Where are you from? Russia.
I'm Russian, but from Switzerland.
Oh, so you live in Switzerland now?
Right. Okay. Katya lives in St. Petersburg in Russia.
Oh, I did different places.
Right. It's our vacation.
So decided to go to Japan together. Then this is first time in Japan?
For me.
For you? Oh.
For me, it's fourth time.
Fourth time?
It's my favorite country.
When was the first time then?
2018, around
18?
that time. Now, my rule is to try and visit Japan every year.
Oh, wow. And may I ask what kind of job you're doing?
I am a scientist.
Scientist?
Right. And that's also why I'm here, because I had a scientific conference and which I combined with vacation.
Oh, combining the business trip and
exactly.
That's really nice.
Because the flight is very long, and therefore, since I'm going here anyway, I always do that I stay a bit longer for vacation.
Then, the first time when you got here, was it your choice to came here, or your company, or I don't know?
It was also a scientific conference. So I was also here for work, and that time I didn't expect much. Just like
another
Japan,
country.
Okay, yeah. And then I was pleasantly surprised. I think this is also the best mood when you're visiting something to not have expectations, because then you are open for everything, you won't be disappointed. And I was pleasantly surprised, and I really loved it. It was in Kyoto, and I didn't stay long, but overall I liked it a lot. But I think most I started liking in my second one when I already was here for vacation. Then it was much better. So we talked a lot about Japan, and because I was like, Japan, we have to go. And she was also like, okay, let's see, because you know, like there's this Paris syndrome. Young ladies when they want to go to Paris because of all the romantic movies, and when they come there, and then they are so shocked by garbage and other thing, and then they got depression.
So that is called Paris syndrome.
Right.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
I was also talking a lot about Japan, and what I always tell people is that in Japan you can feel completely comfortable because the environment is so friendly. You can it's super safe. Everything is understandable. You can always get good transport system, but at the same time, everything is a little bit different. So because within Europe, when you go from one country to another country, some differences, but overall it's kind of the same. And here, you feel a very high level of overall comfort, but I just find something interesting. Like I go to the grocery store. For me, it's already interesting. When we just what we did in Tokyo, mostly we were just walking by. So we actually mostly avoided touristic locations, and we just walked where people live. And for me, it's already like museum, because then I go and see which houses people live in, just small shops, how everything is organized. This is much more interesting for me than heavily touristic places, because those are also often the same. You have crowds of tourists, tourist service. Yes, you can see some fascinating places or something like that, but I just feel very tired when there are too many tourists. And Katya also shared it largely in Tokyo, that's just walking through the city is the best for me. Because what I like the most, I feel this strong feel of comfort. So when I just come to Japan, I'm just being here, I already feel good. So somehow less stressed.
So this kind of the story you heard a lot from him before coming to Japan?
Yes, a lot.
I see. But at the beginning yourself, did you have some interest towards Japan?
Yes, of course.
What kind of things that you were curious about in Japan?
Culture.
Culture?
Of course, nature.
Sites, famous sites. I think in Russia overall, Japan is very popular. Especially now for the young people, with anime culture. It's for everyone, it's a dream to at some point visit Japan.
So you started also with anime?
No.
No? Oh, no. Oh.
We are a little bit older. The anime movement in Europe, I think it's more started being popular with internet development over the last decade. So I think when we were young, it was mostly Miyazaki.
Movie.
Yeah. Those movies by Miyazaki. Those are very also big thing in Russian perception of Japanese culture. I think what Katya meant also in terms of culture is this overall, kimonos, dressing, very kind of soft way of drawing, like we also discussed when we were visiting one shrine temple, and then it was full of drawings. That also how different it is from in the West we have very different drawings, but overall it's very whatever people do, they try to do it with the whole their kind of heart, so to say.
Oh, I see.
Also the way you can find beauty in unusual things sometimes. It's all very interesting. So she liked food a lot. I'm vegetarian, so for me it's a little bit difficult. And she eats fish, and therefore for her it was also a part of the plan to try certain things.
Oh. So what did you eat? Sushi or mostly?
Ramen. And unagi. So like 3 things so far that she really wanted to try.
But those are cannot eat.
No, but
that's too bad.
It's like big places like Osaka or Tokyo. There's so many vegetarian, vegan places already, so it's not a big problem.
I see. But has being in Japan changed your like a perspective towards your home country?
Yeah, true, to some extent. So I live in Switzerland, so it's also high life quality. It's also very clean, and it's actually, I would say, shares some similarity with Japan in a way how people love their country and they want to preserve it in a good state, and like they also love little things and try to maintain it well. In Russia, I would be happy if it would be the same, just so that people sometimes care a little bit more about the place they live in, feel the love to eat. That would be great everywhere. I think that's what would be the lesson for the other world. That if you love your home, you take care of it properly. It will be an amazing place to live whenever you live, and even like if economic situation is not well sometimes, it doesn't mean that you should stop loving your country and you should stop caring about it. What we also discussed, that I'm a smoker myself, but I still think it's good that people are not allowed to smoke everywhere.
Only
do it in designated places. But overall, that people should care about their garbage, that's a good thing as well.
Okay. What kind of Japanese phrases do you know?
Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu. So that's what we use in 95% of cases. And konnichiwa. That's it. Most of the people are good in English. We can always, and this works. And also now, you have your phone with automatic translation, so it's not a big deal nowadays. So.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to you guys.